Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to break down the stock Workhorse, all right? And I'm going to be sharing with y'all where I see this stock going. It's looking pretty great right now, so I think it's a good time for me to talk about this stock once again. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions and following up some of you guys' stock from last night's video for those of you who dropped your stocks of interest in the comments section, all right? So without further ado, let's get started. Right off the bat, Workhorse looks good. It looks good. I don't have any objection to it. 2 days ago, I mentioned that the price target for the Workhorse from yesterday was around this region right here. The stock performed really well and it's holding up that level. It did great through earnings. It didn't crumble. It didn't open up at $15. So we're not gonna see a case of Hyliion. We're not gonna see this huge drop. Like I highly doubt that we're going to see this in Workhorse. But as of right now, it's looking pretty good. The daily chart is looking nice. Huge amount of volume here. Another thing that I like about the stock, if you look at it from the 30-minute, you remember, for those of you who've been subscribing to the channel, you remember when a I drew this lesson on Jumia, which we will talk about very soon. Remember when I drew this thing right here? This cup and handle pattern right here. You remember that, right? There's the cup followed by the handle. And then if you look at Workhorse, we have, actually if you look at it on the 15-minute chart, we do have cup and handle right here. Okay, so watch this one for a long. Potential price target would be $21 today. How high could go later? Let me see. Let me backtrack thing. Yeah, $21, maybe $22 would be nice. So yeah, definitely watch Workhorse for a long today. It has potential to run for some reason. I don't really know what it is. The only thing I know is this. So watch Workhorse for a long play today. Okay, watch it for a long play. The next stock that I'm going to talk about, first of all, before I even address all of the other stock, let's look at how the SPY is doing. Let's look at that. Okay, yesterday I've mentioned that there is a bearish pin bar on the chart and how this was very bearish, and I'm not bullish on it at all. Like I'm really not. I want to see this thing drop. I do. It will be good for the stock. It will be good for the market. A drop will be nice. If it doesn't want to drop, that's fine. We'll just go long. But yeah, a drop would be very nice for the market. I really want to see a drop back down here. Just a drop down here, okay, followed by a bounce and then another drop into the next week. But yeah, just be very cautious with the SPY. Some stocks took a hit just because of this drop right here. Okay, and we're also gonna address those. But right now, for those of you who are trading the SPY, just be really careful. Okay, if it holds out here, great. Just stay neutral. If it doesn't hold, let me see a massive candle down, followed by a huge amount of volume, then be ready to short. Be very ready to short because we could go down lower. Okay, don't have a bias in the market. I'm just telling you what I see, especially the one on the daily chart. I see a bearish pin bar on the daily chart, and I cannot ignore that. I really cannot. So yeah, definitely watch out when you trade in the SPY futures. Now let's talk about the stocks. The first one I did click on it earlier is Jumia. And Jumia looked good until the handle filled and then it went downward. In my previous video, I told y'all that I don't like holding anything through earnings. Okay, this one would have been a beautiful short, given the fact that if you look at it now, it had earnings and the stock just collapsed. So everybody who went in long here or long here, this is not good. This is really not good. It's gonna take a while for the stock to recover, and I don't have high hopes for the stock at all. I think it's just gonna keep like it's gonna open up here. It's around $12 already. Okay, sideways trading, maybe lower to 10, would not surprise me before it tries again to make a move back up. But right now, it's just very very bearish. There was some longs that got dropped over here, the red day yesterday, and now they announced terrible earnings and losses. So it's just not good for the stock. It's not in a good situation at all. Congratulations to the short sellers though. Again, we cannot ignore you guys. So yeah, for all of you who went short in here, be through earnings, congratulations. The stock went in your favor. Looks like you're about to get paid. It could go down just a little bit lower before going sideways. It's gonna be a like maybe a pop followed by an all day fader all the way down to like 1150. So that is my thoughts on Jumia as of right now. The next stock that is looking pretty good is Plug. Plug is looking great. It's just looking great. It performed well yesterday and it wants to perform well again today. Short sellers at this level are not happy to see this. They're really not happy to see this. The stubborn ones that got in short again right here, right? They're not happy at all to see the stock going up like that. So watch this thing for a short squeeze. Okay, we have more short sellers pounding in this area. So watch it for a squeeze, probably to $23. Yeah, I would say $23 today. So just watch it. If not, then you're just gonna consolidate sideways and then break out later. But right now, it's just looking great. Like definitely a top stock to watch for today. Definitely. Another stock that I want to talk to all of you about, which I did mention I was going to revisit right now pre-market, was BA. And BA, not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. It's really not. My opinion on BA stayed the same. 95 to 200 today. Yeah, just somewhere in here. You just watch this thing for a long. Watch it for a long. Unless it crumbles, along with the market. If the market crumbles, this thing might crumble with it. So watch this thing for a long now. But then again, if I'm right about the SPY, then everything we might just see a huge red day and the market index, the colorful chart, it's just all gonna be red. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But right now, it looks great. It really looks great, and I can't wait for it to see how it opens up in like an hour. Okay, so watch that one as well. The next stock that we're going to talk about is Netflix. I really wanted to see how Netflix would open, and and Netflix is not disappointing at all. Like it's still going down, just like I wanted it to. It's not disappointing at all. I downgraded the stock to like 430, and it looks like it wants to get there. Like we're already at the neckline, and this is a very fragile region. This thing is gonna. I don't have high hopes for Netflix at all. I do not have any sort of like optimism for Netflix. A immediate flush and for it to just stay down, that would be just great. I said that yesterday and I'm saying it again today. I don't have high hopes for Netflix. The pattern on the daily is just too clean, and I want to see the stock at 430. I really do. I really, really do. So watch this. Watch Netflix for a potential short today. It's really weak right now. Watch it for a potential short. The next stock, which kind of like will be a sector of stocks, we're gonna talk about the wheat companies, right? Telleray. And Telleray looks like they didn't do too well. Yeah, they're not doing too well. That's the part. You remember on Sunday when I was talking about this sector and how like 2 out of 2 companies report good earnings, and then two out of 4 companies report good earnings, and then the other 2 just collapse. So this is one of the one that collapsed. Let's see how CGC did. CGC collapsed again. Like this one did well, but then again, it's just not good. Let's see how Afia is doing. Yeah, that one also gapped down. The last stock is GRWG, also collapsed. Let's look at it from this perspective. Yeah, a little bit lower to $20 would be nice. This one has earnings. Again, It's a 50-50 coin toss for those of you who are like who really can help it and want to short the stock down or want to go all in long on YOLO calls or YOLO puts. Again, do what you want to do. I don't condone it, especially for beginners. If you're a beginner, holding money through earnings is the easiest and the fastest way to lose money. 50-50. Okay, so just it's just not worth it. It's really not worth it. Yeah, that I think that is all we got time for. If you got value from this video, destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, if you're new to this channel, definitely click on subscribe, click on the notification bell along with all notification. That way you don't miss out on these pre-market analysis videos, which are released 15 minutes before the market opens, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released later this afternoon between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. If you are a beginner looking to get started in the stock market, you can find step-by-step directions in the description of the video below, step 1 through 4. It only takes 15 minutes to get signed up and to have access to this amazing tool called Think or Swim. It's free of charge, no charge at all, and you can easily have access to it by signing up through TD Ameritrade. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull using the link below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using the other link below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you this afternoon. Do not get caught on the wrong side of the trade, okay? Keep in mind, it could drop. Today could be a red day, especially that pin bar on the daily chart. So watch out, okay? Especially for you long bias traders out there. You know, too much optimism can really hurt you. So just really, really be careful. I'm gonna see y'all this afternoon.